Even though curriculums in schools are well-intentioned to teach kids the basics, reading, writing, math and science, the signs that there's a need to teach personal finance much earlier in life are violently glaring. This because as people who only get to use money regularly to survive, the basics of financial management like debt management seem impossible as household debt keeps soaring. Credit card debt is also a major problem. That, coupled with the surging costs of living, is proving disastrous. So would it be far-fetched to think about introducing financial literacy programs to children much earlier in life? Studies have shown that it is worth a shot. In fact, the earlier, the better. While the curriculum in the country has not included financial literacy modules for primary and pre-primary kids, there are private institutions that are geared towards exactly that. One of them being Money Smart Kids Academy, owned and run by our guest Utisizwe Tawana Masiba. The questions for this segment are centered on understanding how financial literacy can be inculcated into children's lives for best outcomes. Utisizwe, thank you so much for coming on First Issues and affording us your time. We're with you today to talk about financial literacy for kids. Let us first understand what financial literacy is and why it is such an important skill to possess.
So the first thing that you need to understand is the money matters. And financial literacy basically is understanding, like I said, and the confidence to take action about your money matters, be it budgeting, be it saving, be it investing. So the reason why it's important to understand money matters is that for you to achieve your goals in life, whether you want to build a house, when you want to further your education, in some way you're going to need money. And first of all, you need to know where are you going to get the money, right? How are you going to earn it? How am I going to channel this money towards my goal? So that needs financial literacy. You need that understanding and the confidence to take action. So that is why it's important for everyone, be it an adult, someone who's retiring, or someone who's young. They need that basic understanding.
So we're talking about kids, right? How soon should they know about money matters? How soon should they be taught on financial literacy issues?
You know, something very interesting is that as parents, we always think that children are too young to learn about money. But this is research-based or research-backed. As soon as your child starts counting or learning how to count, that is the best time to incorporate learning how to count money. So research says from the age of 3, between 3 or 4, that's where you should start. And you start with the basics. Remember that money matters, it has to be age appropriate. So at the age of 3, you can start giving your kids coins to start counting into the piggy bank. So that's the basic step, really. It doesn't have to be complicated or too formal. Just whatever 5 tebe or 10 tebe that you get around the house, just teach them that this money when you get, it's not just about going to the tech shop and getting the sweets, but you can put it into the money bank, and the piggy bank or the money box. You start counting. So because kids are curious with money, so use that. That's a teachable moment. Use that to teach them money.
You've been saying that kids will know that they have to have money to go buy something at the tuck shop, but then they know that things are bought with money, but they do not know the value of money, like this is 1 pula, 2 pula, that sort of thing. So what should be the key focus when you are teaching them about the value of money?
Like you're saying, kids, they understand differently. Their cognitive development differs across ages, right? So a child who's 5 years will understand that, all right, this is 5 tebe. That is how I differentiate money is by size, not by the value. So if I see that 5 pula is bigger than 10 tebe, for me, I want the bigger one. So it's about the size, and it's about how many do I have. So with my kids, it's all about I have to have 5. If I have 5 coins, I want more. It doesn't. If I have 5 pula, it's not enough. But you start with educating them that this is 5 thebe, this is 10 thebe, this is 5 thebe. This is what you can get with 5 thebe. This is what you get with 10 thebe. So it's a gradual learning process. So once they understand that, okay, this is how much, right? Then once they are at 11, maybe at school, when they're able to add, right? You tell them that 2 pula plus 1 pula is 3 pula. 2 pula plus 3 pula is 5 pula. So if I have this, it's the same as having the 5 pula as the coin. That's the time when they understand addition. You see, you can link money matters with maths. So that's, you also have to understand where they are in terms of understanding. Because otherwise, if you're going to introduce adding money to to a child who is 3 years, they don't understand.
At the end of the day, these are kids after all. So how can one make the whole experience kids friendly and even more fun so that the kids are involved and they don't feel like this is so serious?
And that one, I really like it a lot, because with our training sessions, we call them Fun Money Day. The reason why we say Fun Money Day is that when you do the training session, we don't want a situation where we make it too formal, like a lecture-based. You come with your PowerPoint presentations, you want to teach kids about money. They'll get bored and disengage. So kids, incorporate play when you introduce money. Even at home, it doesn't have to be at a training session, even just at home. For example, Play Store. You want to teach them shopping, you want to teach them wise shopping, you want to teach them entrepreneurship. Allow them to be the manager of the store, where you are the one who is buying. So it's just using everyday teachable moments. It doesn't have to be too formal. And teachable moments, I mean, we always go with our kids at the shops, right? Do we go having written down shopping list? Do we even involve them in writing the shopping list? You know how kids get so excited to just write down the things that they're going to buy and going actually to the shops with them and say, okay, fine, we want milk today. Okay, you take. And make sure that whatever that is on the shopping list is what you get. And that's, for them, is that what I've written, I have to, when I go to the shops, I'm going to get exactly what I've written, not anything outside what. So basically you are teaching them to budget in a simple way. You are teaching them to discipline, self-control. You do what you said you're going to do. So that's how you introduce. See, using real life examples that you don't even have to boggle your mind, say, I don't even understand money myself. How am I going to get started? Just, you know, use everyday teachable moments. There's so many. I can count them. There's so many. Going to the bank, queuing there at the deposit. You go with them to the ATM. Show them that I'm depositing money. Where is the money going? You know, those simple things. Yeah.
This program was brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana.